Today, we're playing Terraria, but yeah, at any random moment, we can go into cardiac arrest. And I know this sounds like a weird video, but trust me, it's very interesting. And this is how that went. Now, since we're at risk of going into cardiac arrest, we have to fit for the occasion. So we dress ourselves up as a 50-year-old man. As you can see right now, I'm doing a speedrun strategy that allows me to get NPCs as quickly as I can. However, halfway through this, I go into cardiac arrest already. Now, the way that this mod works is X amount of minutes that have passed, the chance goes up by 2. That means if 25 minutes have passed, there's a 50% chance that I should already be dead. So for any boss that takes me 10 minutes to defeat, there's a 20% chance I'm gonna die halfway through it. As you can see right now, I'm trying to loot up as quickly as I can so I don't die while I'm getting materials. And for this challenge, I'm gonna need a lot of dynamite. And you're about to see very soon why that is. But right now, we're making a elevator so we can get down to hell as quickly as we can. But before we do anything else, I want to fight the Brain of Cthulhu, and we have the perfect weapon for it. A gun! We use our boomstick shotgun to shoot the Brain of Cthulhu in its everything, making for a very easy fight. We head back to the base to make a crimson pickaxe, allowing us to mine obsidian and hellstone. Unfortunately, we die before we can get enough hellstone to make some armor. We need at least enough hellstone to make a pickaxe so we can get the hard mode ores. And remember earlier whenever I said that we're gonna need dynamite? Well, this is the reason right here. With the equipment we have right now, it'll take us at least 10 minutes to defeat the wall of flesh, and we don't have that sort of time, so we need to do it within, let's say, 5 minutes. As we make our way down to hell, we just blow up because of cardiac arrest, remember? We make a house for the guide to move in so we don't have to farm for the guide voodoo doll. Now all we have to do is just wait to blow up from cardiac arrest, and then we can fight the wall of flesh. We spawn on the wall of flesh, and we head left onto the... That's not the wall of flesh. This is the main reason we bought the dynamite right here. Since we use blocks instead of platforms for the bridge, we can throw the dynamite and it won't fall through. And dynamite does splash damage, so we can hit all 3 of the heads at once, doing 600 total damage for 1 stick of dynamite. And we intentionally use stone blocks so the corruption will connect into it, turning it into an evil biome, and we can already start farming souls of night. And if you ask, yes, this is the fastest way you can beat the wall of flesh in Terraria. On our way to the Crimson, we find a meteor which we can actually sell to make more gold for more dynamite. And just like any Terraria playthrough, we go into the Crimson to destroy the demon altars. We head west to find the dungeon so we can beat Skeletron and enter the dungeon. And just like the wall of flesh, we use dynamite to defeat it. And probably for the last time in this run, we head down into hell to get some more hellstone so we can finally make molten armor. When we arrive back at the base, we make this little contraption which it doesn't even work. Like, I'm so embarrassed that it didn't even work. So I'm not even going to tell you what it was supposed to do. What it didn't do was help me defeat Skeletron, because we instantly died. But hey, the twins should be much easier with this weird contraption I made. Oh wait, no, I died to fall damage. So hey, let's try and defeat the destroyer. Oh wait, no, because I fucking suck. And halfway through this, I get attacked by a toenail. An actual toenail. So let's do the reasonable thing and fight the destroyer. Oh wait, no, we died of cardiac arrest halfway through. But if you've ever watched a video by me, you know that you need to stay tuned because it gets a whole lot more crazy. Fortunately for us, we're able to defeat the twins, beating our first mech boss. I'm sure you wouldn't be surprised if I tried defeating Skeletron but died of cardiac arrest. Again. Fortunately for us, again, we defeat the destroyer, knocking out 2 of the 3 mech bosses. But of course, a goblin army appears right after I defeat the destroyer, and I just don't think we're going to get a break whatsoever. So we sleep till nighttime so we can finally face Skeletron and hopefully beat him and not die of cardiac arrest. The fight starts off pretty easy. We try taking out the arms and the head as quickly as we can, but unfortunately we die. We fight him one more time, hoping that this will be the run that we beat him, and it is. Surprisingly. And of course, the next step in Terraria is to go find Plantera, and it should be very easy. All we have to do is find the Plantera bulb. This took me 3 hours. I know Plantera has a high chance of spawning near the bottom of the jungle, so I went down the hell and just dug straight up. It got to a point where I had to turn on a light hack so I could actually see where I'm going, and it still took me 3 hours. We also died of cardiac arrest. But we finally find one after so long of searching. So it should be an easy fight, right? So we went searching for another 3 hours. I love Terraria. It's my favorite game. I'm not going insane at all. We finally find a Plantera bulb and we try again for the second time. Hopefully we don't die of cardiac arrest because all this fight is just playing Ring Around the Rosies with a plant. And with just 1 heart of HP left, we somehow defeat Plantera. I mean, just look at me shaking my mouse in celebration. And luckily for us, as we get the key, we're right next to the jungle temple. We head through the temple as carefully as we can, avoiding any traps, and hoping we just don't die. Also, this is the most weird shaped temple I've ever played in. Probably the smallest arena I could actually ask for. As we summon in the golem, we head straight to the top of the arena, shooting straight down with our rifle. We camp on the sides of the arena so we can take out the arm so it will stop fisting us. We take out the arms and its head pops off and tries shooting us from the sky. Fortunately, we're able to defeat it before it can kill us or we die of cardiac arrest. We start heading to the temple to fight the lunatic cultist and... oh, they're actually kinda cute. The boss fight, however, is not so cute because it's actually a huge challenge. We go around the lunatic cultist avoiding all the attacks that we can. Unfortunately, it's not enough though. Even if we are as careful as we can possibly be, it's still too difficult for us at this stage. Although we are going to try our best and defeat it as quickly as we can before we die of cardiac arrest. Unfortunately for a 50-year-old body, cardiac arrest doesn't like to wait. We come up with a brand new strategy and it actually works out really well. My mom actually used this strategy on my dad a couple years ago. It's called cheating. If the lunatic cultist is just like me, I completely ruined its life by cheating. We start taking down the nebula pillar, trying to take out all the enemies so it breaks down its shield. And after breaking down all the pillars, it's time to fight the Moon Lord. But before we do that, I'd just like to say one thing. I want to thank everyone, I mean absolutely everyone, for 1,000 subscribers. I am so grateful, so happy. It made my entire year, actually. Now let's get real for a second. I almost gave up. I almost wanted to stop doing YouTube. I got bullied because of it. Not online, but people I know in person. By someone who ate their grandma and is the main reason that Africa is starving. And I know he's probably watching this right now because he's my #1 fan. He loves watching my videos to make fun of me for them. Him and his wannabe basketball player best friend who looks like a bowling pin. But off topic from getting personal, subscribe. Be an OG. And thank you for 1,000 subscribers. Our fight with Moonlord is fairly easy, just like it usually is. All we have to use is use our Solar Erupt, and it's a clean fight. Also, I know I say that Moonlord's a very easy boss to fight. I had someone last year tell me that I keep cheesing it. If it was a good fight, there wouldn't be a way for me to cheese it. Also, I feel like it could just, use a second face, like every single boss in Terraria. But no, it doesn't have any. And yes, I will forever dog on Moonlord whenever I'm fighting it. You will not see one video of me not dogging on Moonlord if I'm fighting Moonlord. Even if it's not a good fight, it's still a fun fight. Terraria is the best game to ever be made. I don't care what you say. Maybe, I don't know, The Binding of Isaac or Into the Gungeon, those are some good games, but it will never surpass Terraria. I don't care what you say. Also, while we end the video, I'm just gonna destroy the entire world, because why not? Also, I'd like to nominate everyone watching this video to try this challenge. It was an interesting challenge, it was a fun challenge, and honestly, even if it was frustrating, it taught me to play in a different way. It taught me to play while thinking ahead instead of thinking in the moment. And honestly, it's fun playing in a different style of Terraria. With all that said, with all that yapping done, that's how it went. Thanks for watching.